Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, welcome back to Dave's Empire 1981 for another unboxing video. I'm filming this on a Monday morning after a terrible night of sleep, so I apologize for any lack of enthusiasm. It's not a reflection on the content of the video. It's a reflection on my terrible sleep habits. But I've got some instant coffee abomination here to sip on, so I will slowly caffeinate myself during the course of this video and hopefully finish well. But anyway, you see in front of you a pair of Naughty or Nice collection Santas from Fresh Monkey Fiction, Arlen Pelletier Studios Incorporated, Big Bad Toy Store, is Father Frost on the left, and Winter is Here Santa on the right. We're going to go with Father Frost first, and just look at him, and then we'll go to Winter is Here Santa. But to make things pretty in the background, I have my previous Naughty or Nice collection purchases. The first two were Barbarian Santa and Nasty Krampus, and all their little bits and bobs hanging out here. The second one was Great Northern Santa and Wizard Santa. Check out those videos on the channel. Very cool. But let's take a look at the Naughty or Nice collection. Father Frost is obviously in the blue outfit. He has a translucent blue face in there. The packaging is all about the same as it has been. On the back, you get a look at Classic Santa, Checking It Twice Santa, who's angry, Great Northern Santa right there, Barbarian, Nasty Krampus, Gremlin King, Father Frost, Mall Santa, Father Christmas. This says coming soon for Father Christmas, but I missed out on ordering that one. So, but maybe if they reissue or whatever. Oh, and Classic Santa. I haven't picked up a Classic Santa, but they're currently sold out of that one. So, who knows if I'll get back to that one. Well, let's get this guy open here. Let's pop the tapes at the top here. That should be good. All the bits and bobs pop out the bottom. Make sure there's nothing left in the box. Set that to the side. So far I've been keeping the boxes. But we're gonna set that to the side. I couldn't see the boots in the package very well because of the thing. They're a gray-white, just like the belt. That's nice. The list that comes with him looks to be the same as the one that came with Wizard Santa. Take a look at the box. A white box with the blue ribbon. The lids do come off, but they get kind of stuck sometimes. So, just play with it, work it around, and it will eventually pop. There it goes. See? Nothing currently in there, but you could put something in there. Put that to the side. I'm not sure if I chipped that paint or not. Could have been me. Could have been somebody else. I didn't see it. Santa's extra head. I'll zoom in on that. The super cool translucent blue head. Looks like the same sculpt as some of the others. Not the ones I have here. Well, it could be the same sculpt as Wizard Santa over there. But I think I like this head a lot. I like that one, but this one is super cool. I'm probably going to go with this one. Let's get him out of the package here. It does have a strap or two. Looks like just the one. Nice. Set this aside. And out he comes. Set his plastic cradle down. I'm gonna get that off of him. As you saw, I'll put that there for a second. His hat, maybe not. We gotta set his feet for standing. His hat did come off, but they're meant to, so you could swap to the other heads. It's a bit looser on this one, but I still dig that. Put the hat over there. We'll leave him sitting there. We're going to look at his other accessories. Some of the accessories that these guys come with are really cool. Great Northern Santa over there has a pipe, a bottle of maple syrup, cool stuff like that. A winking face. So far they've all come with the Naughty or Nice Collection stand. Not absolutely necessary. These guys can stand pretty well on their own. Comes with a little train engine. Pretty cool. Don't have one of them yet. Comes with a icy blue jewel for the end of his staff. It's the same sculpt as this one here, but a blue-white instead of a gray. And he's got a variety of extra hands. So you can have bare hands or gloved. Comes with left fist. Right open grip hand. There's a right, looks like trigger finger, but for these purposes, I'm going to consider it a pipe hand, like Great Northern back there. And he's got a pointing hand, or a finger to the side of the nose hand. Then this bag. These bags are a little annoying. Having the flaps be the same height sometimes makes it difficult to grab them. But this staff looks to be the exact same as Wizard Santa, except in a white plastic or painted white. Let's go ahead and put his jewel on there. How about that? It's a snug fit. work it gently until it gets down the way you like it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Set that there. Let's take a glance at Santa himself. I like this head sculpt. Are they the exact same ones? They are. Look at that. I didn't realize that at first. I should have. But they are the exact same head sculpt. Just different plastics. That makes sense. Reuse, yo. Got the noisy dog in the side. Now, the jacketing is identical to Wizard Santa and also the Winter is Here Santa. From the belt down, it's the same as that one and that one over there. Nice, easy reuse. It's all about the different colors and the different decorative elements. And you got the trim going all the way around. Let me zoom back out. I really like this line. There we go, got him standing. Let's check out his joints. See how they working today. A little stiff at the top. Single elbows, but he's got a big puffy jacket on. There's no bicep cut because of the sleeved arms. And then the cuffs here, his hands, that was a little bit loose. It might not be pegged in all the way. I don't know. I'll check that out later. The left arm just as stiff at the shoulder. Left and right. Not a lot of up and down because of the hair sculpt and the beard sculpt. I feel like there's a way to improve that, but I don't know. I just like maybe Santa would want to look down once in a while. Get a little bit of forward on his ball joint. Plenty of back, but you get a lot of gapping if you push it too far. A little bit of tilt, rotation. Not so bad. They just cut down the side so you can get him in a wider leg stance. Get a split. There's a thigh cut up in here. Single jointed knees. No rotation on the boot, but there is rotation in the knee so you can still get his leg to turn a little bit. Nice little detail on the buckles. But yeah, these guys are cool. I like them. Let's get him up here so you can see him better. That's what he looks like with his hat on. I think I'm going to leave the gloves on for now. Let's switch his head. Gotta get under the beard, pop the head right off. We're going to pop the translucent one on. Ugh. That is a snug fit. Hold on. Oh, there it goes. That's a snug fit, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put that head over there. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to keep that head on. Yep, translucent ears. It would be cool if he had a translucent neck to swap out, but you can get skin tone in there. But I'm not complaining about that. That's cool. I like that a lot. I think it would be also be cool if he had a hand that could actually hold the toy train. But I dig it. Let me get a little sip of my coffee abomination. Now, as I said, these stands aren't really necessary, but for uniformity on a shelf, it does look cool. But there's 2 pegs. They're super snug, as a matter of fact. But once you get them on there, he would stand roughly like that. Take the staff, remove his hands to the side. I like that he's almost completely blue now. Blue and gray. Huh. I didn't realize that until just now. Right hand wheeled, right hand wheeled, left hand wheeled, left hand wheeled. Let's see what he looks like. Forgot about the hat. Let's get that in his right hand, shall we? Hangs a little loose because of the type of grip hand that it is. But if you find the sweet spot, like so, maybe not. If you find a good spot there, you will hold it just fine. Yeah, hell yeah. That is awesome. I freaking love these things. Father Frost Santa, ladies and gentlemen. Give it a round of applause. Golf clap. Golf clap. Gonna move on to the Winter is Here Santa. Going from a primarily blue and gray Santa to a primarily white and gray Santa. Box is basically the same. They might mix up the sides characters a little bit. The Father Christmas is up here. Sergeant Santa, green camo version. I missed out on Storytime Santa as well. I would really love to get a Storytime Santa, a Father Christmas, and then eventually pick up a classic Santa. And the one I really missed out on is Pirate Santa. That was earlier in the line. They haven't reissued that one. Zombie Pirate Santa, Francis the Frost Elf. I'm not really feeling those ones. If somebody is, cool, great. They might be for you, but they're not for me. But Storytime, Father Christmas, and Classic Santa. Big Bad Toy Store. If you guys come across a couple on the warehouse shelves or something, or have a secret stockpile somewhere, hook me up. I'll take a look at those guys happily. This guy also has a staff and an alternate head. Huh. But I will not be using the alternate head on this one. His box is empty. Step to the side. This one comes with a candy cane. Cool. Let's go ahead and get him out of here, then we'll look at everything. The head, the box. snug plastic on that one. Let's get that. Yeah. I need to get a new blade. His feet are wired in down here. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Make sure that's all properly untwisted. I'm gonna set him right there. Get rid of that thing. Alright, set that over there. Put him here. Look at his gift box. His gift box is white with gray. Empty inside, just like all the others. Box. His alternate head is a zombie frosted head. Like he's been frozen in the Arctic. And he's just kind of come back to unlife with the gray hair. I mean, it's a good sculpt. It's painted well, but not for me. We're going to put that to the side. Let's get out his accessories here. Just back this side. We're going to do the Naughty or Nice Collection stand, like all the others, in white. He's got some really cool accessories here. I'm just gonna get them all out real quick and then knocking the freaking phone. Because he's all about winter. All his accessories are winter themed. Which is very cool. I don't know if it's just luck of the draw, but I feel like some of them get a fatter pack out than others. Alright, starting with his staff. Again, the exact same, but white with blue ribbon top. He comes with a white jewel, or clear jewel with white on it. I'm going to take this snowflake frost one. It's the exact same as the Wizard Santa over there, but made to look icy. And that's how his is going to be. That's dope. He's got a candy cane of white and gray plastic. And it is sculpted. It's not just painted. That's pretty cool. It comes with basically an ice stocking. A clear stocking. You can hang that on the display. It comes with the gnarled zombie blue hand, because you know, zombie head. You got one for the other side. You know what? That might be able to hold the train. We're gonna try something in a minute. Comes with 2 different lumps of ice. They look like they're the same sculpt as Krampus's lumps of coal, but in a translucent plastic. It comes with the ice crown. molded in a squishy plastic for the zombie head here. I'm assuming this orientation here, it's a little loose, however, tucked down over the back of his head a little bit. I mean, I don't hate that. That crown might find its way to something else later. Let's take a look at Winter is Here, Santa. Got a very deep hood hiding a jolly face. Looks like the same face as Great Northern Santa. Exact same outfit, just all white with gray. No trim details. Zoom out. Obviously, you can look to the side and everything, but you gotta turn the hood with them. It's a bendy, rubbery plastic hood, and it does move around, but you have to be aware that you won't get a fully revealed head unless you take it off. You know, you just gotta work with it. This guy looks cool. He stands out from the others because of the white. Everything seems to be moving freely, which is nice. Heck yeah. It's actually a little bit darker gray than the... Ow, shit. Just hurt myself. A little bit darker gray than the other one here. Hard to tell on camera, but he is. But we're going to take the head off so we can take the hood off. See what I'm saying about the hood? There's not much holding it there in the front, so it does slide around quite a bit. But we're going to put his head back on. That's what he looks like without it. Let me see if the ice crown would fit on his head. You know, I like that. That's how this is gonna stay. Yeah. This Santa has the ice crown. I like that. Ho ho ho, you frosty bastard. That's great. You know, I was just noticing their feet. All the Santas have the buckle. Let me zoom in. Have the buckles facing that way with the holes on the outside. Except this guy. He's got holes on both sides, on the insides. I think this Father Frost feet are on the wrong legs. That's funny. Yep. Judging by the shape of the feet. Yeah. That's funny. His feet are on the wrong legs. But you know what? It's charming, so I'm going to leave it there. But doesn't that look cool? I like that. He's going to be a little different than all the rest because of that. Free up those ankles a little bit. We want him able to stand, don't we? Let's see. Since these guys on this side are left wielding, we're going to do a left wield as well. But we're going to change it up a little bit. Like so. And, yeah. Since I like that candy cane so much, he's going to hold the candy cane. Hell yeah, folks. Winter is here, Santa. And Father Frost. But just for giggles, because we can do it, I'm going to borrow the hand from the other Santa. I'll take it off camera so I don't knock everything over. Dang. His hat fell off. Alright. I always forget the hats are not snug. Dang. There it goes. Finally got it off. We're going to take the left hand from Winter's Here, Santa, and stick it into the left arm of Father Frost. Like so. Now that doesn't look bad. That looks like it kind of should be there, huh? Put that there. That's one of the best things about interchangeable parts and shared parts. You can just move things around wherever you like, and it's fine. Let me adjust things so I can pick up the hat that I dropped. Let's see. Reaching down to the floor when you're fat is not so easy. Okay, so I like the hand on there. I think he's gonna stay there like so. And if I wanted to, I could switch that hand over there to give him a couple pops of blue, but I won't. I just wanted that hand because I figured he'd be able to hold the train. Gotta work with the fingers a little bit. Hell yeah. Now he can hold one of his accessories. Hell yeah, folks, I'll dig that. Since he didn't come with a open enough grip hand to do so, I like that. He's frosty. His skin might be blue, other than translucent, that is. I really, really, really dig these. In a couple days, like I said, I'm getting the Krampus Deluxe delivered. So you'll see all of these guys again. Because I'm just going to leave them out and wait for Krampus. On pre order, um, I have Santatar and Krampatar. Those are Centaur, Santas, and Krampus. They're absolutely ridiculous. They look like they're built on the reindeer body. Maybe slightly bigger. I don't know. I won't know till I get them. But if it sounds interesting to you, look up Naughty or Nice Collection on Big Bad Toy Store and find out. Ladies and gentlemen, Father Frost, winter is here, Santa. What do you guys think of them? Are you digging them as much as I do? Look at Barbarian Santa looking badass. I love these guys. I love how shared they are. I love how different they are. They're like siblings, same but different. You know? Anyway, I dig them. Can't wait to have more. Big Bad Toy Store, Big Bad Workshop, Fresh Monkey Fiction, Arlen Pelletier. I appreciate these things. I don't know if I'm gonna get a sleigh. Don't know if I'm gonna get any of the reindeer, but they are very cool looking. That's it, guys. Deuces.